What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review. And this time we're taking a look at The Art of Self-Defense, directed by Riley Stearns, starring Jesse Eisenberg, Alessandro Novello, and Imogen Poots. The basic plot for this movie is simple. Jesse Eisenberg plays his character called Casey Davies, who's basically a very introverted person, a very timid person, who is just like, he has no self-confidence. One night he gets mugged by a group of bikers, then the next day he walks by a karate dojo, and under the tutelage of this mysterious character called Sensei, learns the art of karate, and it pretty much changes who he is as a person. So that's the basic plot line. Let's talk about it. I overall thought this movie was really, really good. I thought it was really, really well crafted, really well made. I like how Riley Stearns took a little bit from Fight Club, but kind of made his own thing with it. Like when you watch Fight Club and this movie, side to side, very similar in the way its story and structure is, but they're two really different movies. I think The Art of Self-Defense is a movie that's more grounded in a reality, unlike Fight Club. The character of Casey Davies, he's kind of similar to Edward Norton's character, but there's a lot of differences to them as well. Norton's character in Fight Club is somebody who is just can't get any fulfillment, yet Casey Davies is a character who is just very, very timid, and he's very easy to pick on. And they both go under the tutelage of a mysterious person. For Norton, it was Tyler Durden. For Casey, it's this character called Sensei, played by Alessandro Novello. And I really like the character of Sensei. He doesn't come across as a Tyler Durden type character. Sensei, to me, comes across as Bodhi, played by Patrick Swayze from Point Break. That's the take I take. That's my takeaway from the Sensei character. He's a Bodhi. He has a very Bodhi-like presence to him, and I love it. I thought Alessandro's performance was really, really good. I like the dry delivery he has. I like his dry humor. And I thought he and Jesse Eisenberg played really, really well off one another. I like the chemistry that develops between Casey and Sensei. They have a really good student-mentor type of relationship that really works for me, especially at the end of the movie when the relationship falls apart and we find out what Sensei's true nature is. Because it's pretty much revealed that Sensei orchestrated everything. He orchestrated Casey being beat up by the game of bikers who are really Sensei students because he wanted to bring Casey in and try and make a man out of him pretty much. So he pretty much manipulated Casey into wanting to do karate. And once that reveal happens, you can see just how Casey was pretty much lied to, and he was pretty much almost killed by pretty much a madman who is so obsessed with the principles of karate that he pretty much just makes it his own. Karate is about discipline, not about aggression. But with Sensei, he takes the principles of karate and he makes it more aggressive, more hate-filled, as opposed to how Imogen Poots' character named Anna has a more different view. And this is where I think the movie does a good job. However, I don't really think the movie gave the character of Anna and her principles enough focus, in my opinion. So Anna believes in the harmony of karate, while Sensei believes in the aggressiveness of karate. But we really don't get it, but the movie doesn't really go fully into Anna and her principles of karate is. We get moments here and there, but I never really feel that rivalry that should have been between Anna and Sensei and their different views. Anna, for the most part, she's pretty much subservient to Sensei and doesn't really do much until the end of the movie, I guess. And I think Imogen Poots' character of Anna was kind of wasted because I would like to see more of the conflicting ideology between Anna and Sensei. With Casey, of course, being stuck in the middle between the two. Because an underlying romance kind of sort of starts between Casey and Anna, but it doesn't really start. It's weird. I can't really explain it. It's there, it's teased, but I don't think they really go for it. That's just me. I would have liked that. I thought the humor in this movie was really well integrated. I'm a fan of black comedies, and this movie is a black comedy in spades. I like the thrillerness to it when it gets to the last half of the movie, and I don't think the movie falls apart with the last half. I think it has a nice natural flow to it. I just don't like the fact that the Anna character wasn't really fully explored the way I would have liked to have been explored, and I think the rivalry between Anna and Sensei and their ideology should have been more of a focal point instead of just being there with nothing really to conjoin it. But that's just me and how I feel. But overall, I thought this movie was extremely well made. It's well directed. I like the cinematography. It has a good look to it. It has a very grounded, natural look to it. You have really strong, compelling performances. You got a good story. You know, it's Fight Club, only more grounded. And I think this movie, to me, slightly is more better than Fight Club in a way. Now that's saying a lot since I'm a huge fan of David Fincher, but Fight Club is not my favorite Fincher movie. I know when I first reviewed Fight Club, I gave it really high praise, but the more I think about it, Fight Club to me is a solid 8 out of 10, and that's what The Art of Self-Defense is to me. This Art of Self-Defense to me is a solid 8 out of 10. It's got a lot of good things to it, but I would like to see more of the Anna Sensei rivalry be developed further, and their ideologies kind of be more of a central focus instead of being more of a background piece, because Casey in his story kind of takes center stage, but when you actually when you actually put it together, Casey is more like a link between the two ideologies, and and how the movie handled it for what it did, it works and it doesn't make the movie bad. The movie's actually really good, like I said. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment sections down below. Like the video and subscribe, and I will check you back next time for more.